And we're live. Hello, everybody. Surprise! I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. So this is awesome. And you know, I have the lovely Regina Tarot here. Boom.
Hello.
And she's going to show me hers. Oh, look, Jamie's here. Hello, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Good morning. Jamie's here, so if you have coffee, take a sip. It'll be better for all of us.
Sip, sip, everyone.
Sip, sip. Ooh, what are you drinking?
This is an iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
Uh-huh.
So I always love having things that I was not the one to make it. So it's very, even though it's just Dunkin' Donuts, it feels very luxurious to me.
Well, yes. And well, Dunkin' Donuts coffee is pretty good. It's like people underestimate like White Castle coffee is pretty good.
Yeah.
White Castle is a small, a hamburger chain. So, oh, and we have the lovely Sandra.
Hello, Sandra.
And we have Deanne.
Hello.
Yay. So this is like, it's like awesome. And like I was saying, we've been enjoying chit-chatting for a while. Chit-chatting. We were doing our casual, and then I'm like, maybe what I should do is we should just start because it's so much fun. So
yeah,
and but you know how that is. Okay, and Deanne said Orsi is live right now. I think a few people will be here soon. I'll be double dipping at the moment.
Oh, I saw she was going live, and I was so excited. I'm like, but I'm going live with Gerald.
Yeah, so. Yeah, but we scheduled this, and sorry. Oh, and look, mods in the house.
Yeah. Woo.
It's all the mods, right? Yeah, it's all mods.
Right.
Woohoo! Woohoo! You know. So, but sorry, Orsi. I will be watching back. I can't remember what her topic was. Do you remember?
She's modding a deck.
Oh, she's modding the deck.
Yeah, she's doing, I think it's the Mermaid Oracle that she's modding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Do you mod your decks?
Me? No. I'm afraid to. Like, and honestly, like, I don't know that I have ever felt called to really modify a deck. If I were to modify a deck, it would be one of the ones that are like real big and wide just because my hands are little.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, Jonathan. The first deck I modded was the Bonefire Tarot.
That one's a candidate for it.
And that one, it was, and you know, I didn't know anything about modding, and I had this deck, and I'm looking, you know, I want these borders on, and so it doesn't have clear borders on the cards.
Yes.
So I followed Boho Tarot's suggestions about how to do it, and I was really pleased with the outcome, and I etched it in purple. And look, Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. And Sandra said, I used to be afraid to mod until I trimmed my Druid craft, and it turned out okay.
Okay.
I bought 2 copies of the Druid craft and the Wild Wood because I want to mod both of those. Okay.
I think that's smart to have 2 copies too, especially if you're like, because I'm like, I'm an anxious, and it's so funny. I'll do all this crazy stuff with wire, but like then it comes to like certain things that I have this block around. Like I cannot wrap a gift to save my life, but I can do all this other crazy stuff.
Okay.
But I get nervous about it because I'm like, it's tarot if I ruin it.
Aw. Ishi is here. Hello, Ishi.
Hello.
She had a birthday recently.
Happy birthday, Ishi.
There you go. And Sandra also trimmed her wildwood.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh, you brave deck mod people.
yeah.
Name.
Okay, let's see if I can see if this works. I am trying to post your Etsy shop. I'm hoping that it'll actually come up. Yes, it finally comes up. Came up on the website, or it finally came up. So anyhow, Regina, I mean, oh, so oh, by the way, she said thank you. Jamie mods all the time. Deanne has yet to trim a deck. And Jonathan is pulling out beads. I'll be weaving a wearable crystal grid necklace for someone here.
Who might that be?
Who's that? Oh my. I don't know. You know. And look, Richie is here. Hello.
Hello.
And I think Boho Tarot, she has a really wonderful series of videos about modding decks.
I watch hers and I'm like, that's, if I'm ever gonna do it, I'm gonna go step by step through one of her videos, because they're like just, and her work is just beautiful, like it's gorgeous. So I'm like,
yeah,
she's the one who knows.
Yeah, and there are some people who I know. Justin Michael, is it Justin Michael? Did he get one that's one of the slide ones? I think Justin's not here, but he got one because I use a guillotine.
Okay.
And I like that. And Justin, I feel like he has used one that slides, but it's a hardcore one that actually holds. It's sharper and it holds. You can press the deck in, so it's like okay, good for you.
Wow.
So it's like, oh look, as she said, Deanne and Lord Rich T of the Moon Leggings. Meggings, yes. Yes. So
you know what would be great? An entire tarot channel that is just shot from the Meggings down. And you just do readings, but all you can see are the Meggings.
that has so many different connotations. I'm just like going, that's hilarious. I'm just like going, okay. So wow. Okay. So
we'll keep it PG. Do like knees down to the, the shoes or something.
Okay. So just do the legs. So
yeah.
So
and you have to like dangle the like cards down in front of the camera.
Is that like a song on our album? Dangling Cards?
Dangling cards. Yes.
Dangling cards. I'm writing that one down.
Dangling cards or dangling participles? Dangling participles could be like the like sometimes they'll have a song and then they'll have a shorter version with alternate lyrics.
Oh, true. Nice. Richie says, Regina, I will do that if you come on the channel.
Okay. What did I
There you
start?
go.
That would be amazing. Yes.
There you go. And Robin is here. Hello, Robin.
Hello, Robin.
Ishi is like they're a niche they're a niche in the market for that. They're saying
I think so. Like I feel like any like weird thing that you can do that's a little bit avant-garde. I actually think YouTube would benefit greatly from just having that like kind of like oddness. Not like innocent oddness, not the kind where you're like really freaked out.
Yeah. Well, I have to remind Deanne, she was the one, somebody brought it up. I mean, Deanne always wears, we have the leggings shot, and then I think it was on Longman Tarot where it was like suddenly there was somebody mentioned Meggings, and I'm like, what the hell are Meggings? I don't get this. And the rest is, you know, YouTube history.
That's
So,
right.
so Deanna of the Unitard. That's right, because there was also talk about unitard. If you're not wearing a unitard while you're doing your tarot readings, you're not really doing tarot card readings.
That's right.
Okay, now let's answer this question for Robin. The difference between meggings and leggings is the gender that wears them.
Yep.
So there was some thought that meggings might have some extra room in the crotch area. I do not believe that is the case.
No.
Because it's spandex.
Yeah.
So, and so Regina, book in with Richard now. Hold him to it.
Oh, okay. I will do it.
So, and there's also a price difference probably in the meggings versus the leggings. I would expect that the leggings are probably more expensive than the meggings, but there's certainly more options for leggings.
Yes, this is true. I have not seen Meggings used in the advertising literature for Meggings.
Okay, so Dan said, sorry, this is unrelated, but in the past 2.5 hours, Max has eaten strawberries, cucumbers, PB&J, Cheez-It, crackers, a popsicle, fruit snacks, and a salad. Send
Hashtag
money. Hashtag send money.
Oh my.
And Richie said meggings are hugely costly. Did he say huge?
I think he did.
So yeah, and I sense a growth spurt, Deanne. Yeah, yeah, and Deanne has pictures of her in a unitard. So exciting! And look who's here, Neem! Yay! Neem. Oh my gosh! All right, and okay, so Deanne is actually working at the kitchen counter. So, well, thank you everybody for joining me for another. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you mine if you show me yours with Regina, one of my casuals. So I love it. Everybody else is going, Neem. You know. So we have various things to show. Is that correct?
We do. It was funny. I'm like, I don't know if I have enough stuff over here, but maybe I do. So one thing that I'm going to show that we did not talk about is like, so here's my like breaking stuff already. So here's my coffee mug that I just love. This coffee mug. So big and decadent, right? It's currently empty. So you know I'm caffeinated. But it came in this box, which, oh, there goes the light. There we go.
There you go. Okay. Do you want me to embiggen you? Let me embiggen you for a moment.
Okay.
There you go.
Embiggened.
It has owls on it.
Right? Like it matches the mug and it's like stunning. So then I was like, well, the mug doesn't live here anymore, but it's like pretty storage for other things.
Ooh, what's in the box? What's in the box, Regina? What's in the box?
Right. So I have to have a trigger warning for anybody who has issues with spiders and or snakes.
Uh-oh, trigger warning.
Trigger warning. So I think.
Did you make this?
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness.
And he moves like his legs, like you can position them. It's copper. So then like you can like kind of move them around. There's a little hook so you can dangle it on stuff.
Nice.
So there's the spider. This is just part of the menagerie. I have some of them over here. And then
Neem is like, as long as the spider isn't real, it's all right with me.
Cool.
You got lots of people who are appreciating that. Appreciating that.
Yay. Oh, I forgot about these. So this is the only one of these I have ever made. I have to practice, but it's a snake.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's like a little cobra.
Oh
And
my
he'll
gosh.
stand up flat, biting a flat surface to make it work.
Wow.
But yeah, so here's my little snake.
Richie says, I love Regina's background. I thought she was broadcasting from a photo booth. I was hoping you were at your local pharmacy talking to Stash.
That would be amazing.
So.
Oh, I got stuff sticking together. Okay. So these are all of these ones are like little one-offs I just did one time to see if I could, or like to play with different things, or it was like a themed holiday. All right, I got put sticking together. Pull. This is one of the things when you put all your wire things together.
Robin wants to know, was there a crystal part of that spider? Which crystal?
So the spiders are mostly, okay, so these are little like glass beads. That is plastic. Right here in the center, that is hematite.
Okay.
And then this is just acrylic.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like you can do stuff that's like really, I always try to like put something in there that's like a gemstone. Just because it's my preference. But it doesn't always work out for all the projects. So of course I made this little guy.
Wow. Is that a peacock?
That is a turkey.
That is a turkey. Awesome.
Yeah. Let's see if you can see him. There he is. Turkey,
wow.
Gobble, gobble. So that one's just, I had like this big box of super cheap beads, and I was like, oh, let's see what we can do.
Neem, I've never used Amazon Fresh, but I'm glad you like it.
I haven't either.
So.
And then there's, so I guess I'll show what I have here from the menagerie, and then we'll turn it around onto Gerald's. So then I have the my butterfly. I'm trying to.
Oh, where's Masha when you need her? And Masha and Mindy for butterflies.
Oh my gosh! So it does have legs, and you can wrap it around something, or you can just sit it up.
Wow!
So, and then these will move, so you can kind of like or you can drop it.
There you go. And that
so
could
it's
also
not a lot of butterfly. No butterflies were harmed in the making of this project.
No butterflies were harmed.
And then the gemstones in that one are moonstone. Okay.
So Neem said, so creative. My gosh, I thought I was doing big things, putting stickers in my journal. Wrong. Won't. Actually, you are doing big things.
You are.
Here, wait a minute. I'm going to be here for this. You are doing big things, Neem. You're putting stickers in your journal, lady. Don't make me get the sachet out. You keep doing that.
I always feel like any expression of creativity, no matter what it is important. Like it's significant.
Yep.
So.
I think Naomi is here. So, okay, go ahead, Regina. Sorry, I'm like.
Any fishes in the house? Fishes.
Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh.
So this one, there is a creator. Is it Lan and Handmade? And I don't know the spelling, but she has a tutorial on how to do this. But like the where the scales are, the design is intended to capture a stone. It's incredibly involved. So this one, I was like, I'm just going to do it, see if I can. And then that's how this one came about. And it's another one that, like, if you put it on a flat surface, it will stand up. So I love that about this. That makes me so happy. I'll probably do that one again. And then another trigger warning for the bugs, people.
Okay, I'm going to make you big.
Any Scorpios in the house?
Oh, look at that.
So this one was another, there's a YouTube tutorial to make a scorpion here. So if you like have, and the person who did the tutorial was an electrician who just kind of like on breaks and stuff sort of like figured out how to do this and use them as gifts.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like really cool. This one's very simple to do. So this actually, if you're the right kind of wire, you could do as like a craft project with kids and stuff. But I did that, and I have like a, because it's easy, have like a bunch of them. So I have like this little one. Trying to find like a littler or the biggest. I think that might have been the biggest one.
And are these available on your Etsy shop?
These ones are not, but they make me happy. I just call them the menagerie. Okay. So like if it's a one-off, I tend not to post them on Etsy for, I don't know why.
Okay. Do you want me to join you again?
Yes. It's your turn. I have to figure out what to do next because I think that's all the menagerie that I have out currently.
Kristen Louise loves the red one.
Oh my gosh. Yay. Thank you.
So yeah. And see, I think that's wonderful. Thank you. I think that's like freaky awesome. So I went to an arts festival here to celebrate a friend's birthday on Saturday. And it was good because I am the only extrovert of the 3 people who went. And we all went to, oh, Ray just stuck one on the fridge, a sticker. So there you go.
Oh, cool.
And it's a sticker of a 3-toed sloth.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there you go. But so it wasn't overly crowded, but they did have some nice stuff. And I bought some things from Totally Tangled Creation. So they're located in Akron, Ohio. And I bought 5 little bowls that she painted.
Oh, cute.
And these were reasonably priced. And every single one is different.
That is really cool.
So I bought a yellow one. Let's see if you can figure out why I bought the ones that I did. A red one.
Chakras.
A blue one. A green one. And a white one. Any guesses? It's not chakras.
It's not.
Guys, I showed these to Jeffrey last night, and he's like going, oh, what are we going to put in them? I'm like going, well, okay. So.
Oh my gosh. So it's for your ceremony.
Well, I don't know if it's for our ceremony, but these are all 5 directions. So the yellow is east, the red is south, the blue is west, green is north, and the white is center.
Perfect.
So
that's awesome.
But so yeah. And yep. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So the 5 elements, you got it. And thank you to my moderator, Deanne, who actually linked this person. And what was delightful, I mean, she was really great. She was a lot of fun. And she was actually overwhelmed. She'd sold a lot, and she was like going, I've sold a lot. And I'm like, that's a great problem to have. And she said, yes, it is. And now I have other shows coming up, and I have to make a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm like, yes. So,
oh my gosh.
So, but she was nice, and I had messaged her on her website that's linked to her Facebook page isn't working, but it's
Oh,
acacia wood, ACACIA.
okay.
So, and yes, those would be great for your altar. So, and so it was lovely. It was lovely.
Yay.
So, and we had a nice time, and I bought something else that I will show after you go.
Oh. What? Secrets.
Whip it out. Show me something else, Regina.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm supposed to be showing stuff. So let's see. I'm trying to decide. We'll do the boxes thing. Okay. So I was talking, I think it was while we were broadcasting, I was talking about how I have like all my supplies and all of my component parts that I've already made but need to be kind of put on a necklace or something in all of these like cardboard boxes that are very plain. And I have a small space. So if you have a bunch of stacked cardboard boxes, visually, this is very like, how should we put it? Demotivational.
Yes.
So I wanted like just a pop of color. I didn't care like how it came out. So I like spent probably about a week and a half just collaging boxes in like slappy way. Like I didn't care. I was like, just give me some color. But I was actually pretty pleased with how they turned out. So I have them, and this is doing double duty because I can also show the contents. But here is one of them. I don't know if you can see. And I have like all of these like old art books and obviously and ads also, calendars and things where I just
look at that.
Kind of cut them out and like put them together. And then I didn't actually have real paint. So so this like
so you
gold,
had fake paint?
It's nail polish.
Oh, awesome.
Because I have like tons and tons and tons of nail polish. So I'm like, I'll just use it as paint. It's kind of the same thing. So we've got that.
Yeah, Deanne was saying, right, it looks messy even when it's not. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
She said, nice work decorating boxes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's sloppy, but I'm like, I just wanted that pop of color. And I think I have one. Come on. I don't know why I have to make the sound effects. I'm like, oh, maybe it's like something that happens when you like approach 50.
Oh, geez.
But, so here's like another.
Let's ask Richie. He just passed 50. He just had a
like the involuntary grunt every time you move. Like, and you're like, I'm not uncomfortable. Why am I making this noise? Like, I don't understand. He's like, stand up and go, ugh.
Yeah. So Kristen Louise is like, y'all are so damn crafty. I don't even know what to do with stickers. Jesus. Well, if you have stickers of Jesus, you can do whatever you want with them.
That's right.
I mean, you know,
it might
those
even
are nice.
A Metallica album cover.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
I think.
Yeah.
So
yes, Richie. Regina was talking about when she moves, she grunts and makes unexpected noises.
And there's no discomfort. You just are moving and you go, like something.
So, I mean, that's the thing because, I did not get your box out, Richard. I would never do that at all. So, and, I would never do that. I totally
Okay,
would.
he does do it. He does the old man groaning, he said.
Oh, okay. Okay.
When you first showed that Last Supper lunchbox, I was like, I need that. And I went looking for it and I could not, like there was a listing for it, but they're all sold out.
Yeah. Yeah. And so Ishi said starts more quietly in your 40s, moving noises.
Yeah.
And
like I'm 46, so like, Kristen
Louise named her three toes sloth she's named Jesus. So
Very cool.
yes, that Last Supper box needs to house your homemade brownies. Yes. Yes. Yeah. My favorite altar box. Yeah. Yeah. The fans have gone too. The fans have gone. What? I missed that.
Oh, what is that? I'm trying to.
I don't know.
Are the fan? Oh, are the fans groaning? Is that what's
I don't
happening?
know.
I'm confused. Maybe. I have no idea what I was going to say.
Richard said
Tarot.
the tarot fans are sold out. I don't know. What tarot fans? What tarot fans?
I love that so much. It's so great. Oh, I have a thing. Well, I did a video on these, but I wonder if you can see them if I do this. Probably it's too high up, but let's. Come on. There it is. There's my old man grunting.
She did it. She did it.
Okay. Oh, it's too bright. But I guess I'll take the last. I've already shown that one. We'll do the first one I did. And then we'll just. Bye-bye, sunshine. So.
Oh, look at that. I'm going to embiggen you again, see if we can see that.
We'll just move it closer. But these are...
Oh my God, you made that?
Yeah, I have Up to the Hermit done. And I'm like, because the next one is the wheel, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, maybe we'll wait. But this is the first one.
Am I the only one who loves that? And have you, and that's not on your, oh yeah. Jamie loves that.
Oh my gosh.
Sandra loves that. So Richie said they wanted 20 pounds shipping for the fan, and Peter put his foot down. So.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do a whole set. Like, I wanted to do the whole deck and then list it. So it's not listed yet. But they were also kind of big because I did make them, like, card-sized. So.
Right.
But, so we'll see. I mean, I might change my mind on that and just because I'm so scared to do the wheel.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be.
So is that white wire? And is that wrapped wire? There are two questions.
Oh, this is wire. Yeah, wrapped wire. And this is aluminum. I think it's like 16 gauge or 12 gauge, I think.
Okay.
For that. And then this is stainless steel. And I think that's 24 gauge.
Okay.
So,
and we have great advice from Neem. Remove jealous and replace with determined. You shall find you that fan, Longman Tarot. LOL. Oh, wait. Peter has put his foot down. Reset. Replace determined with jealous. Oh, look. And Apollo likes that too, Regina.
Oh, Apollo has very good taste.
Yes, Apollo has very good taste. Did you hear that, Apollo? You have good taste. And Robin said it brings a new dimension to the tarot.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So, hi Orsi. Hello. My apologies. My apologies for going live while you were doing a live deck mod. I'm sorry. It wasn't intended to do, but so you're here and I get to watch the playback. So
that's right.
That reminds me of the Lifeline Tarot, what you're doing. Have you seen this one?
I think I have.
Yeah, Jamie was the one who hooked me up with this. Let's see. Why is that? But it's the traditional RWS with one line.
I love that.
Yeah.
I know. I think that's why I was looking at it, because I'm like, oh, maybe I can just get that deck and cheat a little bit. My magician looks a little bit similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is trying to connect all the wires.
Yeah, but it's small. It's a small deck.
Yeah.
I mean, this would look huge in your hands because you have small hands, right?
Yeah.
So, but and so and Orsi said, okay, so Jamie said one of my favorite decks. Yes, Jamie, I bowed to the pressure for that. It wasn't pressure. I was just like, oh, I totally need that. And Orsi said those are so cool.
Yeah.
And there is on the Tarot Stash, I believe there is a flip through of a Lifeline Tarot. And it's by Thomas of Hermit's Mirror.
Okay. Cool.
And Deanne is back. Welcome back, Deanne. And the one thing that I say, I love purchasing, decks from the creators. And this arrived and it was beautifully packaged and it was so cool. So cool.
Yeah.
So, but I think, Regina, you could probably sell at least one of those to me or two of those to me because I would want a moon and a hermit card.
Ew.
Because those are my life path and my soul path.
Oh, cool.
So, but anyhow, okay. Oh, so thank you for that. Gosh, see, aren't we all excited? I mean, it's like, do it.
I will.
All that pressure. Okay, so am I me to go next?
I think it's your turn, right?
Okay, so this was by Owen West, a creative artist, and there's his contact information. I love his psych-artologist.
That's awesome.
So here's the backstory of this. My sister recently had heart bypass surgery.
Okay.
She made it through fine. So he had this.
Wow.
It is an anatomically corrected and it's a candle holder.
That is so cool.
And I think he's made this out of maybe Sculpey. So so the candle goes right in there and it's like,
that's amazing.
So, and
wow.
and Deanne actually put in that, so thank you. And
Matt O'Brien says that's gross, fascinating, but gross.
Hi, Matt. Okay, so here's the other funny thing is I bought this and my sister has a nickel allergy, and when you do that, you can't use staples to close you up.
Oh,
because of the nickel in the staples.
Yeah.
So what we were told is, and Kristen Louise is like, interesting. Looks like Sandra's taste. Is that your taste? I mean, does Sandra taste? That's like
she loves Edgar Allan Poe.
She does love Edgar Allan Poe.
So,
so we were told that they used zip ties to close her up because there's no because she can't use use staples. And I'm like, I haven't figured it out. I haven't figured out how they've worked. But what I'm going to do is when I give this to her, I'm going to put zip ties around it.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
It's like Sandra said it's cool. Sister has a nickel allergy. Tell her to stop eating nickels. Yeah. And Orsi was also thinking eating it too.
Nom nom.
And the Telltale Heart. And if you have not gone to Sandra's channel to watch the sharing of the Telltale Heart pop-up book that Richies sent to her, Longman Tarot. It is freaking cool. And by the way, that book is out of print.
Wow.
You know, and it's available
Yeah.
for like 400 pounds. So.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Totally rude.
I got handcuffed by an officer with zip ties. Once. Rude. I'm just like going, was this by choice? Were you breaking the law? I mean, there's a story here, and I should probably have Deanne on sometime to tell us the story about zip ties and being handcuffed. I mean, so but yeah, Deanne, very intrigued.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Oh, and Sandra, it's the Raven that Richie sent. So
okay, cool.
So anyhow, and of course, Orsi's like, when Deanne, was she cute though? And you know, yeah, confessions, and Matt is like, consent is everything. Yes, consent is everything. So,
It's
so
true.
anyhow, this is that, you know, by this artist. So, oh yes, please show. Please show.
Oh, I was trying to make him poke the heart while you're holding it up.
Oh, here, okay.
Here we go. He's hungry. All right, that was morbid and wrong. So this is my Hieronymus Bosch action figure / like replica statue. I'm trying to like here so you can see the whole guy. But this is the bird with letter on skates from The Temptation of St. Anthony. And
wow.
I'm not sure what this symbol is. I think it's owl, but I'm not completely sure. Because I was looking up runes.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't find it.
And this came up when Sandra and I were doing our our deviant casual, talking about all things deviant. You got that really quickly.
I did, and I was surprised. But the site I got it from was I got it from Amazon, but the seller is a store called museumeyes.com, and they actually have like a ton of different ones in different sizes. But they also have stuff from like Salvador Dali, and they have like vases that are Klimt paintings and like just
wow,
all this cool stuff. So like this, I got excited. And what's funny is I have been talking about wanting Hieronymus Bosch action figures for something like 15 years. And like, I'm like, you know what? Just look for them. Look for them. They have to be out there. So I found them. And it's very exciting.
That is awesome.
Yeah. But this is going to be my new mascot. I want to take him out on adventures and like just take pictures of him doing random stuff.
We can totally do that. So Deanne shared, dude pulled my ponytail when I ignored him. I turned around with a right hook. I got zip tied. That's the short story.
Wow.
Don't fucking pull her ponytail.
That's assault.
Yes.
Wrong person in the zip ties. Come on.
There you go.
Also, it's not first grade. It's not okay.
So, where are you going to take this action figure on adventures?
I think when I go hiking, right? Like that's always, you know, hiking.
Mm-hmm.
And like whenever I go shopping or like out to eat, oh my gosh, maybe I'll make him like a little mask. I don't think it would work. So that,
or at least a bib, so he doesn't get stuff on his shirt.
That's true. I'm wondering if I could, like, if I set him out somewhere long enough with some bird seed, I could get some like squirrel interaction without him getting harmed, though. Like, I mean, he's got to go bring this letter to the saint. So,
wow. Robin suggested we need a funnel hat going group alternative to aluminum foil hats.
That's kind of, yes. Oh, you know what? I bet I can make them out of wire. That might hurt.
And of
But
course, Deanne,
it still worked.
you
She
know, has
found it.
posted the link to it. That is hilarious.
That is awesome. But yeah, there's like they have some really cool stuff. I was like, can I just have one of each? But you know, of course, there's no space.
If I remember correctly, they are not inexpensive.
They are, yeah. This was, I think it was like 30 something for this one. It just makes me really happy. I could just sit here and stare at it all day.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Hey, anything that makes you happy. So I'm all for that. So, okay, I have something tarot related. Would you like to see that?
Yes, please.
I actually have a tarot deck. There are several people who have received the 4th edition of the Broken Mirror Tarot. This was one that I heard about from Longman Tarot, Richie, and my copy finally arrived last week. And yes, I will be doing a flip through of this, and I know Jonathan Daly has it. What was unexpected is it came with a few other things. Oh yeah, it came with a small deck, 2 small decks of cards. So, oh, here you go. Matt's funny. Gerald has a tarot deck.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know, in my hands currently, yes. So there's that. It also came with sleeves if I wanted to put,
I love that,
the decks into something, but I think covering them with sleeves would make them hard to shuffle, don't you?
I think, yeah. So, I would, yeah.
It came with a velvet bag. I don't know if you can see the you know, came with a nice little velvet bag with a pentagram on it. And it came with a really nice, and I know Richie has a flip and 10 of this. It came with a nice reading cloth. It's a velvet reading cloth. So
that, I love that cloth. That's cool.
It's a nice little cloth.
Yeah.
So
sweet.
So here you go, Neem. Singular versus plural, and currently you are holding 2 decks. It is so overrated. Anyhow, so but I will. It did come with a certificate of authenticity. The name again is The Broken Mirror Tarot. It was a Kickstarter. And so we have that, and looking to see if there's, I don't know, but one of the things that I appreciate about it is it did give, oh, Justin Michael's here. Hey, Justin. One of the things that I appreciate about it in the book that comes with it, the little book, it talks about what the differences were between the previous edition. So I thought that was nice.
That's
and cool. Here are some of the it has lovely silver edging, silver.
Oh, holographic.
What do they call it? Holographic, yeah.
Where's where's Chandler Dean? He likes shiny shit. Oh, I swear.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
You know, but it's a lovely deck, and I have not sat down with it yet and read with it or really investigated, but it's quite some Art Nouveau.
I like the color palette too.
Yeah.
Like just very earthy to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, did I? There's Justice. So I'm not going to flip through all of them. Do you have a card that you always like to look at, Regina?
You know what's it's interesting because I know. Like
Okay.
the whole thing. I'm like, give me the whole kit and caboodle.
Okay.
And honestly, like if there was anyone, probably the Fool card. Just, you know, a 0. It's like herein should be the representation of all of the potentiality within the deck, just as the Fool card represents, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Neem wants to see the 8 of Swords. Here's the 8 of Swords, Neem. I like how the swords are actually tied together and they're hovering.
So interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like in terms of like actually like in terms of like the 8 of Swords and its meaning, that intractable problem idea is much more present.
Yeah.
In that card because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Orsi wants to see the High Priestess, of course. Here's the High Priestess.
Like I feel like a villain. I just noticed I was doing that.
So I actually enjoy it. Ishi said, very awesome. Eyes are on it. Couldn't locate in UK. It was, I think it was a Kickstarter. Correct me if I'm wrong, Richie. But so yeah, I'll be filming a flip through of this on Tarot Stash soon. So, but see, I even have the, you know. So you're welcome, Orsi.
I have some unopened decks, and I just was like, gonna bring them out because wasn't there a discussion in a live chat recently about like, or maybe it was a, maybe it was a post. So I won't mention names unless it's okay. I think the person's here, but they were talking about having like a boxed tarot and feeling bad that they never felt like they didn't feel like opening it. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit because I am very guilty of leaving my tarot wrapped. Like when I get new decks, one of the reasons I do it is very like channel sent, like you have me having a tarot YouTube channel centric, which is like, I like to open it while I have time to film and do first impressions at the same time. Like I don't like to open it before I do my walkthroughs.
Right. Justin says, I haven't opened a few. Yes.
Yeah. So there's that. But then I thought about it too. And I'm like, if there's anybody who does that and they feel like weirdly guilty about it, I wanted to mention this analogy came into my brain. And I'm like, oh, it's like when you get goldfish and you have to leave them. The best way to acclimate the goldfish to the water so that they don't have shock is to leave them inside the bag and then submerge the bag in the environment for at least like an hour or two, and then kind of merge it with the rest. I'm like, that is what we are doing with our tarot decks.
Very good point.
So that they like, you know, can live more easily in the environment. So these are some, none of these are new to the scene, but I've got Tarot Illuminati, Chrysalis Tarot, and an oracle, the Goddess Temple Oracle. But they make me happy, and I get happy like having something to anticipate too, like just having them wrapped. And I was like, that's kind of my perspective. I'm like, oh, I got something to look forward to. This is going to be awesome.
Right.
So,
you know, there are lots of people who they have decks that are still sitting for substantially longer than an hour. So And somebody told Kristen Louise it's good to open right away to be able to see if there's any cards or missing errors. And actually, that was something Richard and I talked about Friday when we were together. And it's like, how do we break in a new tarot deck? And one of the first things that I do is I try to open them, and I make sure that all of the cards are there and there's no damage.
Yeah.
So it's a good analogy, Matt said, and
Thank you.
sometimes I just can't. So show me the decks again. Taunt me with those so that you can, because people might want to subscribe to Regina Tarot channel.
Maybe.
No. Maybe.
Maybe, kind of, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Tarot Illuminati by Eric
I have
C.
that one. Mm-hmm.
The Chrysalis Tarot.
Uh-huh.
And who's the creator on that? Holly Sierra and Tony Brooks. And then the Goddess Temple Oracle cards, and that is Sarah Perini and Elena Albanese. What? So, yeah.
Nice.
So I'm excited, and I got them
twice.
What's that?
Orsi said she can't subscribe twice.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that? Go to subscribe to someone and find out you're already subscribed, and they're like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. Neem, I'm the same way. I have the Tarot Illuminati and the Apocalypsis. And I think Orsi has the Goddess Temple, and Sandra likes the look of it.
Yeah.
And so that one I have not seen.
So that'll be fun to do that. But I was like, I got impatient waiting for the first year I backed some stuff on Kickstarter, and I'm like, I just got impatient waiting. And I knew, I was like, it's gonna be forever. Calm yourself, settle.
Yeah.
But no, I could not settle. So I was like, I'm gonna buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
well, okay. Kristen Louise is hoping to get the Freya Oracle next.
Yeah.
I want to know the backstory of this. Hi, JM, Justin Michael. Thanks for the photos you sent the other night. I forgot to reply. Does Peter know about these photos?
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, what is happening? Do we have tea?
Excuse me while I move my last lunchbox. So, anyhow, lots of people are interested in that Oracle, Kristen Louise. So, but does Stephen know about these photos? I'm just this is I just have to say, it's just like that was me. That's not endorsed by anybody else. So and Robin from Toadstool Tarot wants Matt O'Brien's YouTube channel. So
yeah.
So. Neem is like, I think these photos need to be made public to clear the possible rumor mill. It's Tarot Tube. There will be rumors.
That's right.
So, all right. What else do you have to show us?
What else did I bring out? Okay. So, like I said, double duty. We got another box. So I'll pull out some of the pennants that I have not listed. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe, because there's so many. I was thinking about maybe listing them without a chain or a beaded.
I'm going to embiggen you so we can all look at that.
Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So this one, this one's kind of fun. This is silver. The wire is silver. And then this stone isn't a stone. It's a glass cabochon. This is another one. You can get, this is dollar store, a glass cabochon from the dollar store. and you make it so that it kind of looks like a little bit like it could be an opal.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And I have a tutorial on my channel on how to do that. The same kind of wrap too. I have a channel thing on that. But you just enamel the back with nail polish and Mod Podge and cello glitter. And you get this effect, which is like, and it like, when you put it up against, it looks like it has like an inner glow almost. It's really cool. The other thing about this row of
Sandra says that's beautiful. Orsi said beautiful.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
And Richie said it was a deck. A deck. You know, you made sure autocorrect didn't make a typo. I bet. You know, DECK. So.
Oh my.
Oh, that one's pretty too. Are there other beads around that center one?
Pearls.
Pearls, lovely.
Yeah. So, and then the other thing is like this entire row of pendants, these are all from ends from other projects.
Oh, nice.
So I like kind of have a thing. I'm like, I love my ends. Like that's where I get my most interesting designs because you're just kind of winging it. So this is like mixed metal. So it's brass, copper, and there's a little bit of bronze in there, I think. Yeah. Pearls again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. So that's like a lot of fun. And then I'm trying to find some that have gemstones.
Keep looking while I share the drama with Justin. It was like I was in the shower, not in the pics. Just now, I sent pics of my deck to Richie, and Richie's like going Deviant Moon. It was his Deviant Moon with a border.
His what now?
His Deviant Moon. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty too.
This is ocean jasper and silver. And it's just a tumbled stone.
That's pretty.
I'll show you a Deviant Moon. No, what? Wait, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Is that like an album, you know, a song on the album? And Orsi wants to find some wire because I could make something from resin to put in it.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Oh my God. All the stuff. Oh, is this one aventurine?
Deanne is like going, oh, borders. Deviant indeed.
I'll show you my deviant borders. Wait, what? If you put deviant in front of anything, you make it sound nasty. Okay, here's a super crazy one.
Oh, Justin just called me out. It's just like I was in the shower. I couldn't respond. Way to get me in trouble with Steve, Gerald.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, Richie is not going to let it go. It was a large deck, though, Justin. You know, I mean, so you know, we got to stick together. So oh, that's pretty.
This one is brass. Okay, come on now, lighting. Be my friend. Okay. So this is, I think you really could be reversible, but this again is a tumbled stone. That's square wire for the bail. There are beads in here. And that's tiger eye for the, so I do have a lot. And then this is the back.
Oh,
but
look at that.
Right? Like, so it can work either way. It just depends which design you want better or what goes with your outfit more.
Oh, see, I like that. Okay, so as Richie said, it was a long deck indeed. And indeed. And then, of course, Justin's like, it's a handful for sure. And then Deanne put Tarot and Treasure Readings and Handmade Jewelry by Regina's Tarot. So
that's right. Oh, so, here's a little one. It's a labradorite.
Probably, if people were interested, can they contact you for commissions?
They can get in touch with me like about whatever, and if I can make it, I'll do it. You know.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I am promoting the hell out of your stuff. So.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So how long have you been wrapping with wire, making jewelry?
Maybe about 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason I can do like all the different stuff is like when I get an interest, I really deep dive. Like I will stay up for 16 hours and like and like just keep going until I learn.
Yeah.
But like it's just kind of like how I am. So I guess
cool.
So one of my favorites are the rings. I guess I should. Somebody said something about a handful. Handful of rings.
Oh my, look at that.
Like, but yeah, like I have a ton of stuff. So here's one. Oh, I did not even realize. I did not do that on purpose. Okay, so I can. Look at that.
Look at that.
And like, here's a dainty one. I never make little things, so I did finally make like a little one. This is another one where it's like a wire end. I made that ring out of. And that's just little seed beads in bronze.
Oh, nice.
And the band is like kind of looks like a braid.
So, Richie, if you're not if you're not watching, Kristen Louise says, I'm going to respond to your glide, Richie. We'll do it today if I don't forget. And we've got Tarot family, love and support.
Aww.
And Justin's making it. Oh, look at those. Wow.
So
Neem's son just said he's gonna make a recipe book called Black Mom 101. I guess it's going to be all my renditions of meals I make, mostly made up as I go, but come out delicious in spite of. I mean, like going, and Neem is going to prep for dinner. What time should we be there, and what kind of wine should we bring?
What are you feeding us again?
Yeah. And Richie is heading out. He has to go now that my reputation is in tatters. Oh, come on. So.
Aw.
Oh, Justin. My goodness.
I'm telling.
Oh, my.
I'm like, what else do I have that's over here that's different?
And Neem is making jerk barbecue chicken with mac and cheese and green beans. Oh,
I'm officially hungry. Here's another pendant. Yeah. Carnelian.
Oh, that's nice.
And again, probably either side. So that's like real plain.
I like the idea of, Orsi. I mean, you have long in your name, Longman Tarot. So, but I like the idea of them being reversible.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and, I try to do that with the tumbled stone because, like, you can, like, you know how, like, natural stone is going to have very different look from all angles. Yeah. And, like, if I can do a design with the wire that can showcase whichever side, like, is more interesting to the person who's buying it, like, that makes me happy. Yeah. So, yeah.
So Jamie is back. Wow, the Hermit Mage. I walk away for 1 minute and walk back to all the decks you've seen in your time. Zowie. Well, Okay. Oh my. Okay. Anyhow. So we are in an hour and 10 minutes, and I know Regina has a timer that in about an hour she turns into a different person on YouTube with video. I don't know. So
I just start to be like, wait, what's happening? Like, yeah.
Well, I think you've done very well. I mean,
why, thank you.
Do you have other things you want to show, you want to whip out before we go?
I don't know. You guys are the ones with all the big decks. I could not resist. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that. Hold on.
Ooh, she's going to do it.
So I was talking about I think I've been talking about this for probably a couple of months about how I was like, was not doing any new like projects that were interesting to look at because I was doing handmade chain forever. And so here's the result of some of that. Just if anybody's curious about it. Do we have? So that is an infinity chain with tiger eye. And that's just the plain wrap for that one. Let's see, I'm trying to do it so there's another infinity chain and tiger eye. This one is cotter pin chain. Much easier than the infinity chain, even though it looks fancier, right? Super weird.
So you've got Deanne, who is oohing and ahhing over the infinity. Naomi says it's beautiful, and Longman Tarot loves that.
Oh my gosh, thank you. And then here's the one with the cotter's pin, and then that is a carnelian.
Oh, look at that.
Caged. And come on. Woo. It's got like a tall look. And then there's my S hook. It's in the wrong spot.
Yeah. And so, and Robin said, this is starting to feel like Tarot Home Shopping Network.
It is, right?
Isn't it great? Isn't it great? But see, I would have to have like a ruler, and I would say things like, you know, and it's 18 inches long, and you know, and notice how it wraps, you know, falls into my hand. That's the sign of high quality wire. So.
Like, oh, and just for $19.99, we'll throw in this extra used straw as a bonus, so it's environmentally friendly. We won't kill any sea turtles.
There you go.
But if we do kill a sea turtle, we'll do it in your name for free.
Oh my God. Or she is like, when I love how Regina is all this is something simple, and me sitting here thinking it's sorcery. I think you're right. And definitely sorcery. And Kristen Louise heard ass hook. I mean, you know, and Justin Michael just threw Masha and Mindy under the bus, because Masha and Mindy and Masha are the Tarot QVC. So
that's hilarious.
Like, don't make promises you can't keep.
Let me see if I can get this. So, and then these, I'm so proud. This one, where is it? The bird's nest. That's tiger eye, bird's nest, little beads. Mm-hmm. In the next 15 minutes.
And Naomi is like, notice how it hangs. You know?
I should let you guys just narrate.
Okay, and Nancy is Paper Moon Tarot is you know, I'm so late to the game. Hi everybody, killing sea turtles.
It's okay, she's we're incubating their eggs right here.
Jesus. No, Nancy, we are not killing sea turtles. We are being silly because you know, it's like we're like Tarot QVC or Tarot Shopping Network,
right?
And if we order now, do we get a free Ginsu knife thrown in? And where's the Shark Tank, Lori? You know, oh my gosh. So,
and we'll give you a vintage Flowbee, which only increases in value with use.
Yes, it is weird. So, but actually, Nancy, Regina has makes wire jewelry and is showing some of her necklaces that she makes. So, so that's lovely. So
yeah, the stuff I get excited about though tends to be the things I just play with it. Like, I'm gonna make my fish swim. Well, look at that. Hi, I'm in my 40s. What's up?
So, and Kristen Louise was like going, does white wire exist?
The closest you can get it with an enamel, but like I had some, and it was like, I don't know what it was, whether it was the brand or what, but it was like flaking off. So I would probably imagine that like if you used like an aluminum and then spray painted it the color, you'd probably have better luck with that adhering without like breakage and stuff flaking off, because I can't imagine why there wouldn't be. But the closest to white I think would be like a silver colored aluminum.
Yeah, I was thinking silver colored aluminum. So
yeah,
and so Never Stop, Regina, love it.
Oh my gosh.
And apparently Justin Michael says I'm coming at him full force today. No, I'm not. No, you haven't even seen Full Force, Justin.
Oh my gosh. Full Force.
Maybe, yeah, maybe Justin and I should figure out in a future live of because this was this is the I'll show you mine was a brainchild that happened because Justin Michael and I were chatting. And I should have him come on and, again, and it's just the two of us where we whip out our decks and show people. So,
yeah.
So,
I mean, if you really want to be full force, it's all about whipping out those decks.
Well, yes. And Justin Michael said more like killing Justin's reputation. And I'm like, well, did you want to keep that reputation or did you want to build a new one?
Oh, just Joan Jett that.
Oh, you brought up Joan Jett. Oh my God. Joan Jett, that is awesome. And don't sing it because I don't want to be, Oh,
I know. And I can't help it. I'll sing like part of stuff all the time. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're not whipping anything out. Nope. So, Orsi's like 18 plus stream for sure. And so Kristen Louise would love a silver one with a giant piece of turquoise.
Okay, cool. So one of the things, this is interesting. Oh, and this actually, if anybody's looking for like turquoise specifically for like a magical purpose and it needs to be real, one thing to know about turquoise is that if it's super bright, it's probably not real turquoise.
Okay.
It's probably dyed howlite. So just an FYI, most of that is dyed howlite. So, and that would be like, if you're getting like, if something's priced, if a piece is priced really high, you'll want to take a look at that color and see. Because like real turquoise will be a little bit more faded. I think I have some real turquoise somewhere.
I have some pieces of real turquoise. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but,
and Kristen Louise said, oh, wow, I have been duped.
No.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So, but.
Okay.
And I guess Deanne wants to see Justin and I do steel caged match. So.
In one corner, the man with the stash.
Oh my gosh.
In the other corner, the Beardsleyest man of them all. I just like saying Beardsley. I don't know why.
Okay. You're welcome to do it. And Jonathan said most turquoise is blue howlite. And Naomi has some, but it's very green.
That's
I have
probably
some
real.
green. Yeah, I have some ones that are green. Robin was asking Amazonite.
I have a chunk right here. I'm going to get it.
There you go. And
so next time I'll have to be all about like excavation, just like digging for rocks. So this was another thing I made, but that's the
nice.
Amazonite. Right there's my little tree. So I'm trying to see if I can get the color contrast. And then sometimes Amazonite will almost look a little bit dirty. Shiny though, because it'll have all like little pieces of mica that can, if they get scratched, will look very gray.
Yeah. I think it's really hard to show. I find it difficult in a live to show stones and decks because the light is weird.
It's
So.
in this light too, because it's like, oh, it's my freaking. I want to try a thing though, because I haven't tried this. Woo!
Ooh, look into the light. Go to the light, Carol Ann.
I feel like that's like making it worse. But I wanted to check. I think this would probably work better with like stuff that has flash in it.
Yeah.
Like a labradorite or what's it called? Moonstone. Right. Wait, we'll get to that little kid thing. You're like,
oh yeah, yeah. You know, all the other lights, you know. That's when you're telling the ghost stories. Oh
yes.
Ishi said Regina must do the commentary of dingy tarot cage match. Yeah.
Does Jeff Bezos get a cut when we buy amp? Oh, that is a really good joke, and I'm jealous.
Nancy, well played. Well played.
Golf clap.
Yeah. You got my first golf clap, you know, Nancy. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
So Justin's like, when we could pass for 80s wrestlers.
Oh my gosh.
Is that wrestler or wrestlers?
Wrestling. Y'all whipping out your big decks and wrestling.
You know, oh, I can see it now. It's tarot reading cage match. You know, it's just like when we have 30 seconds or we have 10 seconds to, I can answer that question in 5 seconds and 5 cards or less. So,
wow.
You know, it's like, and you have to whip out, you know, your deck and all that stuff. So it's just like,
oh, I just thought a really bad, maybe a really good pun. I don't know. Are you ready to throw down cards?
Poof, poof, poof.
Boom.
So, speaking of throwing down, Regina, for those of you who haven't subscribed to Regina Tarot or want to try to subscribe twice, or create a new profile and, you know, subscribe again, what type of readings do you do and when do you do them? Tell us about what you do.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's hard for me to narrow it down, honestly. When I do the live stream readings like that are like, you can just ask your question and it's a little bit quick. It's not necessarily like very focused attention. In the live streams, it'll be like usually a 3-card spread. If it's a yes or no question, sometimes it's 1 card. What else? They always open with a collective reading. Again, that's a 3-card spread, usually with multiple decks. So, you know, it'll be like past, present, future, situation, thoughts and feelings, that kind of different. It's all different stuff, but it's usually a 3-card spread. Yeah. When I do a personal reading, I always do a Celtic cross and we go general and then focus in on very specific questions, right? And if needed, I will pull more cards. Sure. I will use oracle decks, like in terms of looking for very specifically, most of the time, an oracle deck, the way that I use them is for support. What will support us at this time? Or if there's any additional information that needs to be known. So everything is based in the tradition of the cards and in interpreting the symbols. But then intuition will come into play sometimes. And like, it can get very detailed. And I will do predictive readings, but it's usually a mishmash of everything.
Yeah. You know? And I think Kristen Louise, she said you're inundated with love readings a lot of times when you're doing live and you're doing the free readings.
Yeah, it's very true.
Kristen Louise said for the Tarot Smackdown, we could put the Goliath in a bag and wallop each other. To which Nancy from Paper Moon Tarot said, the first edition, of course, you know. And she's like, yes, bigger pointy corners. So
or are there any oracles that are star-shaped? We could get like real, like, what is it, shuriken, the throwing stars? Is that what they're called?
I don't know. I could just see this now, you know, it's like tag team tarot I used to do something like that with a friend of mine. It was, there were two of us and we would read and we would add to each other. I could just imagine two pairs, you know, pick your partners, you know, in this corner we have Regina Tarot with, you know, Kristen Louise Tarot challenging, you know, challengers, Justin Michael and Tarot Stash. So, you know, and I can see Nancy.
More, the long hair or the facial hair?
There you go. It's the battle of the hair.
That's right.
Nancy asked best decks for physical abuse, you know. Wow.
If they come in like a granite box.
Yeah.
Or slate, maybe.
Justin Michael, me. I don't do predictive readings. Also me. Be careful at work next week. Lots of swords.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like we talk about it and like, yeah, a lot of it'll be psychological. It's always layered, but there's always an element of prediction.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rob and I remember that. And Orsi said we need to start selling tickets.
Right.
The Brady in the wooden box, I guess. I have that one, of course.
Yes.
It's actually sitting down here. You know.
Oh my gosh, I have the wire one. If I finish my wire deck, that could be deadly.
Yeah. Okay, so Kristen Louise mentioned this earlier and wants me to make sure you see this. So gird your loins, you're going to get praise. Are you ready?
Okay. Girding.
Let Regina know I really appreciated her reading last week. Really spot on.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
There you go. And mine was very good too. So you've got some mo there, you know, with the mojo. So it's like, and people are making some other suggestion. Keymasters Tarot in the resin box.
Oh,
you know.
Okay.
And Justin Michael just admitted it here. It's so true. I'm a full-on fortune teller. So, or all four of the Neo Rider decks in a big sock. That would really pack them all up. And you know, Kristen Louise, I just need to apply it. Need to pull out my weights, and of course, I would probably my shoulders and my biceps would be huge if I were to lift my tarot decks, use them as, you know.
Oh my gosh!
You know, just
we could have it be like a what is that? Like a gladiator, or like whatever the thing is where you do multiple, or a triathlon, the tarot triathlon.
Tarot triathlon. Get started on this, Regina. You know. So. And you know, oh, there you go. You have to use the Game of Thrones tarot for added torture points.
Right.
And Kristen Louise said use Neo Rider decks like nunchucks. So, oh, there you go. Strong man with tarot decks. You know, that's an oracle. There's an image for an oracle.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
And Justin's like going, just curl le tarot noir. You'll bulk up.
It's like
but see, then, you know, and this is, you know, okay, or see, Calistan of Terror, Breaker of Skulls. Oh my gosh. Well, see, in this, you know, in this one, for those of you who know the Tarot-rama.
Oh my god.
You know, I could do, you know, how's this for awful? For those of you who know it, I could do some handwork with these. It could be my job. Here, wait. How does this look?
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right. Boundaries, Gerald. Boundaries.
Boundaries. Did you mark this 18 plus?
I will as soon as we're done. So,
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh. So anyhow, this is what happens when we're an hour and a half, and Regina Tarot, Regina Tarot has you know, a 1 hour limit. But we went for about an hour and 20 minutes when if you scroll up,
That's true. Yeah, for the tarot interviews.
Yeah.
We did go long. Yeah.
Nancy's asking if we can go back to killing sea turtles.
Oh. We are just such a cheerful, wholesome bunch.
Jonathan, you're asking about what do I think about Super 7. I believe you're talking about the stone or the crystal. I like Super 7. So
I don't have one.
So and Robin has said, I haven't heard so many double entendres since Mr. Humphreys and Mrs. Slocum on Are You Being Served? I loved that show. Regina's pumpkin now. Look at her roll. Speaking of that, Robin, did you know, speaking of Are You Being Served, did you know there was a second series called Are You Being Served Again? That's how it was released in the States. So are you familiar with Are You Being Served, Regina?
A little bit. I think I've watched part of an episode.
Okay.
From a very long time ago. It was like late night on PBS years ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
There's like, it's interesting because there's like periods of time where I'm like, all the pop culture things, I'm on it. And then other periods of time where I'm like, it's a black hole. like
yeah.
What was I doing? I
have both of them too, Robin. They are one of the things that just make me giggle. They make me extremely happy. And so this is funny, is Orsi said, funny to think I found your channel because of mental health. Well, see, and as we work towards well-being, and I think this is important. If we can't laugh, you know, there's something missing. So
yeah, laughter is crucial.
Naomi was like it was awesome, and Nancy it's a great show. No Faulty Towers, but pretty good. Yes, Faulty Towers is another good one. So. Yeah. And she is saying, Orsi, come to the dark side. We have cookies and brownies and tarot cards. And my brownies are actually in the other room. So I didn't bring you brownies today. So I'm sorry.
My BBC stuff is like Young Ones and Ab Fab. Or like it was. Like that's kind of like.
Oh, yes. Oh, Young Ones. Oh my gosh, yes.
Could you imagine? Would that show even get made today, do you think?
Probably not. Or they would split up.
From MTV.
Yeah. And Orsi this absolutely helps. I told Richard today how much I love your lives. I always end up laughing so much. Well, good.
Yay.
Oh, and Kristen Louise says someday I'll watch your favorite movie, Gerald, Auntie Mame. And you know, I mean, it is one of my favorite movies. So, and Ab Fab Forever. Yes. Yeah. Yes. And I watched did you watch the Ab Fab movie?
I don't think no, I didn't.
Okay. I don't like to go to a movie theater, but I went with a friend of mine to see that. And it was okay, but you really have to you need to know the series. It's sort of like, okay, let's bring you along on all of the memory lane of all of the wonderful stuff. So yeah. And
that's fun though.
And lentils.
What we having for dinner? Making some lentil stew. Look at me, I've got 6 pairs of arms. Sorry, I'm I gotta stop. It's the young
It's
ones.
okay. I can't do gluten free. Yes. So, like Mr. Bean, the movie wasn't nearly as good as the show. I agree. I think
It's hard with sitcoms because
yeah.
if the sitcom is really good and really smart and really funny, you are packing a whole lot of material into a very short time span.
Yes.
And that's what makes it work. So then when you move it to long form, you lose some of that pokiness, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And I think timing is really important because in a movie, it sometimes it takes too long for the joke to hit. You know, the buildup is just too long. And
Yeah.
Deanne said my postmark Lenormand is here, and I opened it. British humor is different than U.S. humor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, Deanne, do you like it? I don't know anything about this deck, so, but I was actually looking to see if I could bring something around to, you know, like I have Golden Girls and I have Friends and all that stuff. But did you ever watch Carol Burnett?
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad we had this time together. Will I get in trouble for that one?
Well, you won't, but I probably will. Thanks. Now my show has been canceled.
You can cut
yeah.
it. You can cut it.
Yeah, but I actually think, and that's something that they don't do anymore. We don't have any skit TV shows anymore. What was the one? The Wyman Brothers.
Oh, In Living Color.
In Living Color, yes.
Yeah.
So we totally missed that. So Regina, do share what's coming up on your channel.
Tarot. Let's see. So Chris from Elemental Cartomancy is coming on Wednesday to do the tarot interviews. I'm hoping to get some more folks. I'm hoping to get more folks on. There was someone that like we had tentatively discussed it, but I don't know if I have permission to kind of talk about it. Okay. So I'll use be like mystery guest. So hopefully there will be more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Also, always we've got like the live tarot readings that happen on Mondays during the week. And what else?
Yes, Nancy, the Vicar of Dibley. Love it. Deck walkthroughs, yes.
So deck walkthroughs, I call it walkthrough Wednesday. So if I have a deck walkthrough, that's when it'll be. If I do, I haven't done a hashtag in a while. I probably should do that.
Like have you done Nancy's? Have you done Nancy's hashtags? Tarot.
She has the best hashtags.
She does, and yeah.
I did the tarot on the menu. I think might have even been the last one I did.
Do tarot at the movies. It's a really good one.
Okay. All right. I'll look at that. But yeah, I mean, that's just like the general rundown. But I'm really hoping, I really love doing the tarot interviews. And like, if anybody in here doesn't know what that is, that's like, we take the tarot deck and pull a card, and that determines the question.
Yeah.
And we'll go back and forth. And I just, I love that.
It was really wonderful. It was a lot of fun. And in doing that, you could be really serious or you could be silly, and both of those were fine and just lots of enjoyment. So
yes. I'm trying to put all of my rings on. It's not working.
Ooh, she has all of the rings.
All of them. I don't think I can fit anymore. Tarot on Vacation is coming up for Nancy.
What? Oh my God.
Fun.
I love that.
Oh
I love that. So cool.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I have kept Regina 40 minutes past her expiration date. That's right. Time. And pretty so
you just start seeing the horns growing or the wings growing out. I'm not sure which.
And I would totally be writing down all of the things that you're saying. So how, it's like, like we had Harry and the t-shirts, was a band from our live that we did.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So, and then this one we have dangling cards or dangling participles. So,
Yes.
but anyhow,
It's good
thanks
that you're
everybody.
tracking it.
What?
I said it's good you're tracking it because I do it. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, you know, but next week, I am actually going to do a live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. I am fully aware that the day before, the 24 hours before, Tarothon is going on, and I'm going to do, yes, so support that. There's a few people we've mentioned here who are going to be on, but I will have a casual where I am going to be, I'm doing something in the form of Blue Crescent Tarot where I've got a couple of bags of stuff, shopping stuff, and I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to show you what's in the bag. So,
Oh my.
And then, you know, maybe I can get Justin Michael to come on and show me his. So,
I mean, he may have to in order to clear his name.
that's
Whatever
true.
that. I don't know. I'm making it up.
So, Kristen Louise, I am not on Tarothon 2021, but I know Elemental Cartomancy is. Longman Tarot was just added. So, but you can lots of the Gen Balance Tarot has got the full list of them, and it's been recently updated. So, but anyhow, so thank you, you lovely people, for joining me, and like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Get notified. If you haven't, if you are subscribed to Regina's channel, make sure you are subscribed, because her live readings are so popular that people who are there within the first 10 minutes are the only one, you know, there who you get readings, because you have so many readings that pop up in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it's kind of astonishing. So I'll get to the end and I'll be surprised. But I'm trying to come up with some ideas to have the smooth flow where it gives like a more equal chance for people to get readings.
Yeah.
We'll figure like we'll wait till I get it sorted, but
yeah. Chris Orsi's, I mean, she's like going, what's in the bag today? What's in the bag today? What's in the bag, Gerald? What's in the bag? And Corvin just got on. So, but anyhow, so
yes.
All right. Yeah. So, all right. So thank you, everyone. Regina, stay on for a minute. And oh, look, Naomi has subscribed and click notification.
Ew.
So, boom. All right, everybody. Thank you. Bye.